Hashem, here we are in the 4th week of the Omer, which every week we're getting closer to Matan Torah, to getting the Torah like we do every year. But like we said before, we have to have the Derech Eretz that comes before the Torah, and that is the Ben Adam L'Chavero that we have to work on, our midot, our character traits, to become a better person. And this week, every week we work on something else. The first week we worked on Chesed. Second week we worked on Gevurah, to overcome the Yetzer Hara, and this third week was Tiferet, and this week is Netzach Israel. It says in the Pasuk, Lo Meshaker. In order for us to be eternal, we have to distance ourselves from Sheker. And what is the Sheker of this world? Like it says in this week's Parsha, K'maaseh Eretz Mitzrayim asher yashavtem ba lo ta'asu, v'k'maaseh Eretz Canaan asher ani mavi etchem shama lo ta'asu, v'chukotem lo telechu. And the words has to be highlighted. Hashem says, I took you out of a very dirty land, from Mitzrayim, where they had every single Averah. They had men marrying men, they had gay parades, they had all sorts of Avodah Zarah, and you saw everything from there, and you have to separate yourself from this Tumah. And don't think the land that I'm going to bring you into is any less, because over there we have also the Canaanites that we have to fight. Why? Why is Hashem doing this to us? Why do we have to always go against these things? Because Hashem created this world in order to give us reward or chas v'shalom punishment. Because then it wouldn't be fair. You can't have only holiness and there's no test. That's why there has to be the other side. But the other side doesn't have to be coming from us. The other side is the Goyim, is the non-Jewish world, is the non-Jewish character traits and minhagim and all the stupid things that they come out with, all the new fashions in Paris and New York. The Jews don't have to run after every single and say, oh, I want to be like that, I want to be the best in this, I want to be the best in this. Be the best in Torah. A Jew always wants to be the best in something. If he's not the best in the Torah, unfortunately he takes a left turn. He wants to be the best feminist, he wants to be the best socialist, the best capitalist, whatever it is, all the isms of the world. We see a Jew on top. But that is the double-edged sword. You have to be careful to choose right, to choose the emet, to turn to eternity instead of living a lie in this world that's only 70, 80, or maximum 120 years. And that's why it says in this Parsha, Acharei Mot talks about the Azazel. What is this Azazel? If we bring a goat and bring it as a sacrifice to Hashem, one for Hashem and one for Azazel. What? Hashem has to contend with something else, chas v'shalom? No, that's exactly what Hashem is telling us. I am the source of all holiness. And kadosh ani, kadoshim to you. Just like I'm holy, you have to be also holy. But in order for there to be a test and for there to be a reward, I have to also have the other side. And that's the chukim of the goyim. That is all the things that we see around us that we shouldn't be following. And that's the bechukotem lo telechu. What does Rashi say, bechukotem lo telechu? And you shouldn't go in their laws and in their mannerism. It says over here in Rashi, you should not go to theaters and you should not go to the stadiums, to the ball fights, to the movie theaters. You can't say that I'm here, I am keeping Shabbat, Rabbi, but leave me alone. On Motzei Shabbat, I want to go to the movie theater. I want to go to this party. I want to go to this club. 1 foot here, 1 foot here. That's not going to go. In fact, that's worse than someone who's not religious at all. That's worse than somebody who doesn't go with the Torah. Because eventually he's going to come and see that he's doing something wrong. But the guy has 1 foot here, 1 foot there. He's going to think that he's doing everything okay. He's keeping kosher. He's keeping Shabbat. He holds of the laws of family purity. But that's the most dangerous. That's what it's called modern Orthodox. When the guy thinks he's religious, but he's not. Why? Because his ideology is rotten. If you don't have the right ideology, if you think you could keep Shabbat and go to the movie theater on Saturday night, then you missed the boat. You missed the boat! And the most dangerous thing over here is that he's not going to wake up because he thinks he's on the right direction. It's like the pig that has one siman of being kosher. He says, look, I'm kosher. What do you want? But your inner side is rotten. You're rotten from the inside. If you don't fix your midot from the inside, the ideology of the Torah, Now, what good it does it do that it keeps Shabbat? Okay, it's something. But if you're not going to wake up and you always think you're in the right direction, that is the worst, because after 120, you're going to wake up too late and see that you're in Gehenna, the bottom of the bottom place in hell. And that's why this pasuk is coming to teach us. At the end of the Parshat Kedoshim, it says, I'm separating you, the Jewish people, from all the nations to be for me. Just like I am holy, you should also be holy. What does that mean? Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah says in Rashi, brings down that when you do a mitzvah, let's say I told you not to eat pig, I told you not to drink blood. Don't say I'm disgusted by bugs anyway. I'm disgusted by blood anyway. I don't want to eat pig anyway. No, you should say that I could eat the pig. I could drink the blood. I could eat all the things that moves around there and all creatures like they do in China. But I'm not going to do it because God told me not to do it. I'm doing it because there's somebody above me. I have the yoke of heaven upon me. And this yoke of Malchut Shamayim, that's what Hashem wants. He wants us to put His yoke on ourselves, not just on Rosh Hashanah, all year round. And when we do that, we're going to get to Nischiyut. We're going to get to eternity. And we're going to get to the eternal beings in this world and also in the world to come with Moshiach Tzidkenu B'mhera Amen. Shabbat Shalom.